Welcome back to the 72 Name of God weekly class. I'm so excited to hear from you all about the experiences that you experience with the 72 names, the miracle, the aha moment, the awareness. Continue to send me messages, rachel.madar@kabbalah.com, and I'm available for you to answer any question. If you wish to have a special meeting, you can also contact me about your personal 72 name. So this week is special, the second week of the month of Taurus, the month of Iyar, the month that, as I've mentioned last week, really connect with the energy of healing. But it's also known to be the month that during the whole 4 weeks of this month, we experience in also the energy of what we know to called the Omer. Omer are the 49 days that we are counting from the day from Passover to the holiday of Shavuot. It's 49 days divided by 7, like 7 weeks of counting. Each week correspond with another energy, another level of Sphira. And it's known that in the Omer, in this time, we may feel a little bit heavy. We may be a little bit more reactive. And why is that? Because there's a tremendous amount of energy that coming to the world, especially in the 49 days. And why is that? It's like, we'll take the example of, like, we have the sun, right? We feel the sun, the warmth of the sun, but we don't really feel the tremendous heat that the sun can the way it can be really felt. Why? Because we have the ozone layer that really protects Earth and is like a buffer layer between the sun, the heat of the sun and Earth. This is what is happening normally during the year when it's come to the light, the essence of the light, the heat of the light. During any other day of the year, there's some sort of an ozone layer that is buffering between the light and us, so we can connect to the light with our actions, with our spiritual work. But in this 49 days, there's an intense amount of light that as we live without that buffer, without this ozone layer, so we feel it so intense. We can see it in the street, right? People are more reactive. We are more awakened, like some buttons are being pushed, and sometimes we feel really exhausted and tired from it. And we don't understand what's going on. It's kind of like, really is to know that the Creator is helping us and supporting us in every day of this 49 days, kind of like a spiritual surgery on us, of removing certain layers from our process of our correction without us really doing anything else but maintain the consciousness. So this week we have the support of 2 names correspond with this week. It's till Wednesday of this week we have the influence of the Kf and from Wednesday night on we have the influence of ה.ז.י. But together they're really supporting us in this time of the Omer in feeling of the pressure that we feel. Kf.ה.ת, known to be one of the combination that really helps to surround us with protection and protection from really feeling that stress and deep heaviness that we may feel in this month. And Kf.ה.ת is being used often. We can just say Kf.ה.ת. Basically what we do is we activating the angels correspond with this particular energy. I think I've mentioned that in the past or my previous classes about the 72 name, that each of the letters out of the combinations of the 72 name, which mean 216 letters total, each one represents a certain angel. So when we say the name, the angels are already appearing to protect. So when we speak about pressure and we speak about stress, I think it's the most common feeling that most people feel, no matter what the age, especially in the modern time, right? There's so much pressure that we feel pressure of success, right? Because there's so much competition around us. There's so much progress going on, and we compare ourselves to other people. We would like to be like maybe someone else that we do when we are not satisfied with who we are. We feel pressure. There is an internal pressure because there's a desire to achieve certain things, so therefore we have internal pressure. And there's also an external pressure. And the external pressure most of the time comes from the light. In every given situation, there is an internal light and there's an external light. Every human being has internal light and external light. Internal light is really the motivation and the inner desire of manifestation, of moving forward, of being in action. When we feel that kind of like the world is closing on us, okay, when we feel the pressure coming from different things, when we get so many projects to do, when we have so much going on in our life, that we really have the no patience and we don't know how to behave and how to do. Basically, it's known by the Kabbalist that the Creator is using this power of the Or Mekif, of the surrounding light, sending us all those situations in our life to move us, to make us move and be in process and in progress and to move, because otherwise, like Tauruses, most Tauruses known to be very stubborn and don't like change. So we need to define, when we speak about pressure, we need to identify to ourselves what type of pressure do we feel. Is it pressure from life? Okay, welcome it. Thank you. Thank you for giving me all these things going on in my life, because otherwise I wouldn't change, otherwise we wouldn't progress. Look back through your life. Look back and see the thing that you have accomplished in your life. Most of them have been when too many things were thrown on you and you juggled them successfully. Maybe at that time you felt that no, but successfully you juggled them and you managed and your vessel grew. This week we have the gift from the Creator, a true gift, to enlarge our vessel, to expand our vessel. Remember last week I shared with you the words of Rav and Karen Berg. We are God, you're more powerful than you think you are. This week we have ability to really expand our vessel. And we also have the support of ה.ז.י with the power of the angels. ה.ז.י, known to be the combination that really allow us to connect with the angelic guidance, and how it corresponds with כ.ה.ת, and for this week in particular, it really helps us to understand that as we walk in this path, we know that we are guided. I'm sure that each one of you in all your life, at least you felt, at least once, the guidance of an angel. The guidance of the angel that was sent by the Creator to help us from falling, from stumbling, and maybe we have those aha moment, a internal understanding. It's all being sent by the Creator via angels. The angels known to be like the soldiers to manifest and to be the buffer between the Creator and us. Every time we pray, our words, our prayer going up, they're lifting it, taking it to the Creator and making sure it's reaching the destination. I want to read a section from the Zohar in the portion of Lech Lecha, section 358. So I'll read the translation. As we have learned, everything in the world has a voice, and an angel which floats and flies in the firmament, where those winged creatures catch it and carry it aloft to be judged to good or evil. As it is written, For the bird of heaven shall carry the sound, and that which has wings shall tell the matter. We know that in our life we may experience some good and some bad. You know, in the story of Adam and Eve, it's known that, you know, they lived in a consciousness of tree of knowledge of life, actually. And when they fell into the sin, or when it said, if Adam had not eaten from the tree of knowledge, good and evil, we would have remained in the world of eternity. But Adam and Eve chose the world of the finite. And when they fell into this world, they were joined by the negative side, which also brought with it the legion of negative angels. These dark angels are created by our own negativity, our distraction actions. The same is true for positive angels, except that they are the product of our positive actions. Besides the negative and positive angels, there are really billions of angels exist in this universe, all which are there to support us, to really help and bring a certain energy. For example, the angel Raphael is the angel that brings the energy of healing to the world and correspond with this month, the power of healing. Michael is the angel of mercy. Gabriel is the angel of justice. Uriel is the angel that can bring really balance into our life. And of course, there are lots of angels, and we have our teachers in our guiding services that can help you to connect even to your own guardian angel. And this week we have the support again of K.ha.ת and ה.ז.י to connect and help us, not just to connect to angels, but to help us to awaken the appreciation for these tools of the angels that exist to support us in the pressure that we feel this week, with the challenges that may come, or just even the understanding that there's a whole system in the universe that is there, exists to support each one of us in the path. Sometimes it's also to awaken within us the understanding, the same that the activation of the energies of the angels, like the healing and bringing balance and supporting us. It's awakening the angelic guidance that each one of us has within us. Remember, I showed you that last week about you are God by the Rav and Karen message. Each one of us is God. Each one of us has the power. Which means this week it's also the power that is awakened within each one of us is to be the guiding angel in our universe, in our environment, in our kids, with our family, with our partners. Tap into this energy this week that is within you, that you can be the guide to someone else, that you can be the candle that lit the road to someone else. The best way to balance energies and to really overcome the pressure that the universe is pressing us is to be like the Creator and be the guide to someone else. So choose this week who you want to guide, who you want to help and support and lead the road to. Have a best time and have a wonderful week.